Here we are on the eve of day 29 for the Karen Read trial, the re-persecution of dear Karen Read. I've been saving this particular deck of cards for this occasion for the last week. And there's something that is very cool and very brilliant that is about to happen June 9th. Today is June 8th of 2025. It's Sunday night, and we are all here gathering because we've been Hello everyone, I'm Lady Zelda with Seeing Crime, and we definitely have been seeing crime throughout the weeks, the months, and even the years. The more we see, the more we see. The more we know we don't know enough, right? I mean, that's just really how it is. It really has piqued my curiosity of all the trials and all of the, I'm going to say, readings that I have done for different trials over the years and over the decades. I have to say, this is the one that's been the most captivating. And rightly so. So this deck is very significant. It is the Golden Art Duvo. It's very beautiful. I said Duvo, Nouveau, pardon me. It is very beautiful. But the cool part about June 9th coming up, now stay with me here. Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, is going to be going into the water sign of Cancer. I'm going to say three zodiac signs that will be affected by this the most, because all will have an effect, is Pisces, Cancer, and Sagittarius. Now, Karen is a Pisces, John O'Keefe, Sagittarius. So what is so significant about this Jupiter transition? It is going into this sign and will remain there until June 30th of 2026. It has not been in this particular sign, I believe, from what I understand, for the last 26 years. For me, there's no coincidence, because Jupiter is this planet that brings all the truth to the surface. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of understanding what is next, allowing people to work through problems in progress into the next phase. And it is especially good for legal outcomes. So I want to read the regular tarot. I've got some other cards here. We're going to see, I haven't used this deck much, but we're going to see what it is we can come up with regarding Karen's case, whatever else we need to know about this case, the trial, the jury, all things defense related, not Commonwealth, unless there is something significant that we must know. All right, I have pre-shuffled. I'm just giving this another little shuffle to see if there's something that wants to jump out. And here we are. First card out. The Nine of Pentacles. Isn't this pretty? Golden Age Art Nouveau, not Duvo. Oh my goodness. Zelda. Three of Wands. The Page of Swords. King of Swords. Move these a little bit so more can come and join the party. Lady Justice, the Justice card. The Devil. The Five of Cups. Pardon me. Yes, it is allergies. Oh my. But I got a sweet gift from one of our community members today through Amazon. And she sent me this product called Rootology. And it has really helped me. So I want to thank her so much for doing that, so generous. Ace of Cups. The Sun card. That's what I like to see. And the Queen of Wands. Look at the kitty. Aren't these pretty? She's beautiful, isn't she? Okay, let me take a gander at these. To start out, we definitely see the legal side of things because the King of Swords is definitely representing the legal defense side of things. Swords are all things thoughts, even strategy in this particular case, can be texts, can be emails, but mainly conversation and the control of conversation. It does not surprise me because now we are in the defense case in chief. This Nine of Pentacles tells us that this is the actual goal. For this to come out the way it has is the actual goal, getting Karen back on her feet financially again. First and foremost, coming out without a doubt. And here is what is going on with the defense team today. It is the Three of Wands. And remember, wands are fire elements. There is a total fire in their belly. They are ready to go, ready to present, ready to have this week be the final curtain in which we really are all standing up and saying, bravo. This is a card of exploration. It's a card of looking at different avenues. And you see, he's standing there, he has chosen. So they've chosen a way for the defense. There are some that may or may not agree, some that may or may not resonate. But I'm kind of digging this card. And I'm telling you why. Because this card represents everything with foresight, planning ahead. Now we have this Page of Swords. Remember, this swords are thoughts and communication. This page is vigilant. And it also has to do a lot with examination. Now, funny enough that this page is right here by this king, and it's the legal side of things. And then we have the examination. So we're going to be talking about that legal direct examination for witnesses, bringing on the defense witnesses. Now, you see, he's ready to go, ready for the battle. Now, this can be a card that can also delay things just a little. Do I feel that it's going to be delayed? They may not get to rest their case Tuesday, perhaps Wednesday afternoon. By Thursday, yes, it's over. It's over, my darlings, by Thursday. But this sword going off the frame of the card tells me that they're not done yet. Now, what does that mean? That doesn't mean for me that this is going to be a hung jury and a mistrial. It means that they have a lot more that they need to accomplish. They're setting some things up through this exploration that they can prepare for the future. Remember, this is foresight. So they're preparing for the future as it comes forward. Look at Lady Justice, one of the cardinal cards, all about truth and dignity, character, and especially balance. But she's also carrying a sword. And the swords are double-edged. They cut both ways. She's sitting there looking very stoic and also very confident. It is a card of knowing when to do the right thing, how to keep balance. And at this particular juncture, I have probably more faith in the defense team than I do the sun coming up. And that's a joke, but not really. They have gone through this entire case and mapped out everything with the goals in mind that they need to overcome. And believe me, they've got some things to overcome. What? Well, the Commonwealth. Now, yeah, I did ask for this to be for the defense team, all things defense on Karen's side. But I also said if something with the Commonwealth comes up, the defense is going to make sure that we have balance in their presentation so that everything flows and that we can understand how the pieces of this puzzle come together. Certainly, we all have more questions about Officer John. I don't think that we'll ever stop having those questions. But at this particular point, they are laser focused on getting Karen back to this plus. It is her. She doesn't want to go back. She wants to go forward. It is the better version of life itself, and that's what they're aiming for. Now, what's this? The fact that the devil lands underneath her and beside the Five of Cups and, adjacent, kind of kitty-cattered. What? What are you talking about, Zelda? Kind of on an angle, thank you, with this exploration card. The devil, if you look closely, has two people chained. And the Commonwealth is fixated and obsessed, overly obsessed, with the conviction of Karen. And I'm going to tell you, the moment that she is acquitted, they will fall out in a huge, big way. You will see disappointment on many, many folks. And especially Hank. He's laser focused, all right, but he wants to chain Karen to this outcome. Focused, hyper-focused, obsessed, addicted. So what's going to happen? The Commonwealth is going to turn and talk about the regret she should have. She hit him, she hit him, she hit him type stuff. We all know that's factually wrong. But they're going to try to bring and plant that seed of guilt with the jury, because we all know the court of public opinion means a lot. And the fact that this card is out here where there are some things that are regrettable, and quite frankly, are there some things that she thinks of? I'm certain of it, and daily. But I'm also certain she didn't hit him. What is she regretting? Well, that she even walked out of that house. She didn't pay attention to her hot water heater. And she didn't stay home like her dad told her to. That doesn't mean that was not going to happen to John. That almost feels like a destiny type of situation, circumstance, as though they had planned on getting John back to 34 Fairview with or without Karen. I'm sure she thinks about that. But she's also thinking of the blessings that she does have. She's also thinking of the situations that are in her favor. And she knows she can't dwell on these broken cups. But here is the timing card. This timing card with divine presence. This beautiful openness and connection that the defense team has and will continue to have and will end up having with the jury. It shows that there is a divine presence, a benevolent hand coming out of the heavens, holding the cup that runs over with this cup of peace, a life force, and this beautiful dove. Knowing that all it takes for the jury is to be personable. Hank has turned the jury completely off. Sun card. I think one of the most, if not the most beautiful card in the deck. The happy ending card. The wish fulfilled. The waking up and the sun is shining and all is well card. That is what we're looking for. And last but certainly not least, we have this beauty. Look at her. Just hello. Look at her. This beautiful, gorgeous Queen of Wands. Here to tell us that she has nothing other than confidence and ability and this fiery element to set the record straight and to put the jury in the right direction. And this little kitty down here, look at this little fellow. This little kitty down here is basically saying she has the intuition. She has the intuition, and that's what the defense has in their favor, because they have the intuition to read, to map out what the jury needs and wants. This will be a week, my darlings. Hank will continue to double down. But as far as this Jupiter connection is concerned, that is going to be the feather in the cap of the defense. So I'm just going to say that this reading, and I'm going to isolate this to be good for from the 9th until the 16th of June. Because that's when we're going to be really feeling the beginning part of this transition of Jupiter into the sign of Cancer. And with Pisces, which Karen is a Pisces, she's going to be feeling it the most. I want to, let's just lay out another card. Yeah, see, there's the Magician card. The 5 of Pentacles, I want to confirm that. 5 of Pentacles, confirm the 5 of Pentacles. Tell us what the 5 is. Tell us what the 5 of Pentacles is, please. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Let's keep going. So we have a full picture. Let's keep going. Full picture. The Wheel of Fortune. On the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. I'm going to tell you, my darlings, this is Karen. I'm going to set this over here, right on top of that devil. Goodbye, devil. Sit down, demon. This Magician card coming in, manifesting a particular outcome. The defense team will manifest this through truth, because we have the Justice card here, using all elements in an infinite amount of ways. See this little infinity sign right here? Sorry, I hit the camera. My apologies. Using every element, every piece of information that is planned in a particular way. So, because there is something in this defense that they have down that the Commonwealth doesn't, and that is the flow. It's starting to really flow. The pieces of this puzzle are coming together. This is the 5 of Pentacles, a recognition that, yeah, you need help. Yeah, this seems to be a little crippled. Yeah, let's just face it and be real. This could go any which way. And that's what Karen and her defense are concerned about. What if they go on the poverty side? What if? But there's all indication here that it will not. Certainly Karen is thinking about that. Certainly her defense team is also thinking about this. But you see, we have a moon here. Who is the moon? The moon depicts Pisces, Karen. Blindfolded, but look very closely. It's though she can see through that blindfold. Holding the swords in a very energetic way, upright, can cut both ways. And in this really, really energetic pose of avoidance. This is also a card of solitude, which tells me that Karen, after this is over, she's going to have to just check in, and not to the Omni. She's going to have to go somewhere, check in, and be by herself and process what has happened in the nightmarish 3+ years that she's been going through this. Best card of all. The Wheel of Fortune. Turning in her favor. Turning in a position where this is such good vibes. You see, we've got the Torah and also the name of God in there as well. I'm loving this because there's so much going on within this card. A lot of positivity. Now, I'm going to say the Wheel of Fortune can be an extremely dark card. But in this particular case, it is not. This particular case, the Wheel of Fortune, is all about destiny, fortune, success, love, felicity. It's all about increase, abundance, everything coming in the way of not only Karen, but the defense team as well, and Karen's family. It is a card that denotes positivity, strength. And look at this Sphinx-looking little fellow and this little crow over here. There's a lot going on here. But again, a divine covering. And with Jupiter doing what they're doing, hello. Hello. Oh my, I forgot. How could I forget about this? This is the Eight of Wands, and I'm going to tell you the jury will come back swiftly. That's what this is all about. They will come back swiftly. Quite frankly, I don't think it'll take a day. It may take maybe 24 hours. If they go on 24 hours, then okay. But I think there's a lot of ability, a lot of potential, let me say, to come back within 24 hours. Someone said to me in the comments, and if this is you, please let me know, wouldn't it be something if they came back in 2 hours and 27 minutes? Swiftly. They will come to their decisions swiftly. Now, let's get a couple of Kipper cards. Now, my darlings, once the defense has rested and the Commonwealth has put in their 2 cents, we will do verdict watch. I will go live. We'll do a verdict watch. We'll read cards. We'll do all kinds of things, and we'll wait. We'll wait for Karen. We'll wait. And for however many days it takes, you're more than welcome to join me. We'll see it go down together. Kipper cards. What does the Kipper have to say on this? The message coming through. That will be the jury. I took one from the bottom. An expectation. Yes. An expectation of not guilty with a sudden wealth right here. One more deck of cards, and you all know them. Some of you may be receiving these soon. Let's get a couple of cards from the House of Zelda. Do the right thing. That is a message to the bad actors. Do the right thing now. Because once she is, answer the call. What is the call? Do the right thing. Once Karen is found not guilty, you're going to see the other side of the aisle. Some things are going to be happening, and they may not be as up front for us to see, but I do believe we're going to be seeing a little bit of here and there happening. So I want to thank you. I'm going to be with you this week. Don't forget to come by Monday night on True Oracle for Fate and Fortune and Manifestation Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, Karen, we know. Bless you, my darling. Free Karen Reed. Justice for John. And may all the families have peace. Thanks so much for watching, my darlings. Please do me a favor. Like and subscribe. Come on into our community. We sure love to have you. We have a lot of fun. Thanks again. And I'll see you all in court. Bye for now.